Bruce, are you okay?
Sure. Never better.
Heads up! Hey, come on, Ray! Try getting a little bit more lift on the ball. Like, I don't know, flick your wrist downward at a sharper angle or something. Alright, we're gonna go get more practice. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Unless you lost all feeling in your head, I would say something's bothering you.
It's Melissa. She's coming up for the weekend.
Oh.
Who's Melissa?
She's his high school girlfriend. He's attempted to break up with her 5 times since the beginning of this year.
6 times.
Excuse me, 6.
You should really just make a clean break, like I did.
Oh, really? I never thought of it that way.
When did you make a clean break?
About a month ago with my high school boyfriend.
What boyfriend?
She's 5 foot 3 inches of pure guilt. The last time she opened the call with just tears. Didn't even get a chance to say hello. Just picked up the phone, said hi, and the water started flowing like the mighty Mississippi.
See, that's why you have to surprise her. I mean, you take her to a nice fancy restaurant and you go partying and you go to the park and then you go to a secluded area and whammo, you dump her. I mean, she'll be so confused. You'll be home eating Cheetos, watching Charm before she even realizes what happened.
Well, that's real suave, Mike.
No, Mike's right. It's his inhuman ability to spout out the truth that's going to get me off this crazy train.
See?
That's why I told her you'd show her around tomorrow while I'm in class. You can convince her.
Oh no, I don't get involved in the wet works of relationships. She's people. I hate people.
I'll give you $20.
Okay, how would you like her? Heartbroken or shattered? I could do either.
I'll call you and give you the info later.
Great.
I should get going too. I have some reading to catch up on at the library.
Wait a minute, Missy. What about this ex-boyfriend of yours? What's his name? Yeah, that's right. I don't know.
Mike,
But of course, I wouldn't even know if he existed until 2 minutes ago.
I would have told you, but I didn't think it was important.
Not important? Of course it's important. He's gonna be the guy I'm mercifully compared to for the next couple of months.
Listen, we dated for a while and that's it, okay? Now drop it.
Nah, at least tell me how long y'all went out.
2.5 years. Bye, Mike.
You call that a while? That's not a while. A couple months, yeah, that's a while. But 2.5 years? Man, you're exchanging wedding rings. In high school times, niggas just rise and fall in 2.5 years.
Beautiful day.
Sure is. Nothing better than great literature on a lovely day like today.
Are you sure there's nothing better?
What are you talking about? This is the one where Jessica runs away with her boyfriend.
No, not the book. I mean, have you ever thought there might be something more than Sweet Valley High on a sunlit quad? A higher purpose, maybe?
Hello, this is Sweet Valley, the college years. Wow, I never knew the all-powerful one could have such an important role in my life.
Bunny, you can never doubt his power. The teller of truth speaks his prophecy, and it can save you.
I just can't believe I never saw it before. You've really opened my eyes, John.
I'm just spreading the message. In fact, a few of my friends from the group are sponsoring an ice cream social for the new followers. Can I expect to see you there?
Absolutely. What kind of ice cream?
Rocky Road. It's his favorite.
Mine's here.
Good. In the meantime, maybe this will be more enlightening than that novel you were reading earlier?
It could be better than Sweet Valley books, but I doubt it'll top the TV show.
No, I don't feel like it. Thanks for asking, though. And you mean to say, would I help you? Of course I can help What the hell's the matter with you? Didn't your mother teach you any manners?
Of course she did. I remember her telling me the importance of fair play, honesty, friendship. Wait, that was Danny Tanner. What did my mother do?
Well, then let me help you. Gentlemen,
Ow.
help.
Ow!
Ladies.
Ow!
Can you remember that?
I remember the pain.
Good enough. I promise, if I can find one guy on this entire campus who'll act like a gentleman, I'll do whatever he says.
Excuse me.
Look, you freak. A real gentleman. Why, thank you.
Oh, you don't need to thank me. My name is François. And I live to serve beautiful ladies as yourself. However, I couldn't help overhearing what you've just said, and I need your help.
You're not gonna get all perverted on me, are you?
Oh no, not at all. You see, my God, I love this country and I really want to stay, but...
Spit it out, Frenchie.
All right. I had a problem renewing my visa. It runs out in 2 days. And I need to marry an American woman to stay behind until I can fix the problem.
Listen, I'd love to help you in any other way. I'll buy you dinner. Get your taxis to the airport. But I'm not gonna marry
How
you.
dare you? This man comes to you in his time of need. You just throw him away. And after you promised.
Okay, give me a couple days and I'll think about it.
Oh, thank you for even considering such lowly foreigner demands.
Get up. Not you!
Ow! Gentlemen, help ladies. Gentlemen, help ladies.
You want to sit down?
Sure. I really love this campus. I can't wait until next year when I come here with Bruce.
You're coming here? Bruce never mentioned that.
Oh, he doesn't know. In fact, nobody does. Everyone expected me to apply where my daddy teaches. But I applied here early decision. I found out yesterday that I got in. Do you think he'll be excited?
Oh, he'll be thrilled. You had to stop him from jumping off our dome with joy.
What?
Nothing. Anyway, you see that statue over there? That's the statue of a lost freshman.
Oh, really? Does it have an interesting story?
You bet it does. The lost freshman attended this university around '09, and he was full of promise. They say he was the greatest student in his field.
What was his field?
Don't interrupt me. As I was saying, he was the greatest student in his field until he made one mistake. He stayed with his high school girlfriend. She took him to all these silly high school functions. I mean, he had low self-esteem. He was so bad off, he couldn't get back on the right track. He ended up as a McDonald's manager, living as a hermit and always hungry.
Hungry, huh? Couldn't he have just taken the food from McDonald's? Or did McDonald's even exist back then?
Well, you know how these stories are. You know, they get mixed up from generation to generation. But the important thing is the moral. Such as, you shouldn't stay with your high school girlfriend.
Oh, I see it differently. Even a McDonald's manager can be happy as long as you're with the person you like.
Okay. Hey, did you notice this is the bench of the lonely student?
Really? And I bet it has just an interesting story as a lost freshman statue or the clingy girlfriend square.
In fact, it does. You think they come up with new things. But anyway, the lonely student had this high school.
Look, you can stop now. I know exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to break me and Bruce up. Well, let me tell you something, Mike. It's not gonna happen. I won't let it.
Hey, that's fine. You know,
Shut
Bruce
up!
asked me.
Me and Bruce are gonna last together as long as we want it that way. And no one, not you, not our parents, no one is gonna break us up. And when we turn 21, we're getting married. Where can we get some ice cream?
Let me take you there. Better be getting my $20.
What do you think of this? Not conservative enough?
Not for a street corner. So, where are you going?
It's not where I'm going, it's who I'm going to be with.
Oh, what date, huh?
No. I just met this really fascinating group of people. You should come with me tonight. You might learn something.
Learning. Bunny, it's Friday night. I don't learn on a weekend.
There's free ice cream.
I don't know. It sounds kind of sketchy.
Please.
What kind of ice cream?
Rocky Road.
Well, if you twist my arm.
Okay, I'll come get you in a minute.
Alright.
Do you think he's better looking than me?
No way. Who are you talking about?
It turns out that Tori had this high school boyfriend that she never told me about.
And that bothers you?
Of course. Why else would she hide it from me unless she still had feelings for the guy?
Maybe she had a bad breakup with him.
Oh, so I'm the rebound.
Maybe she's embarrassed by it.
So she picks losers then.
Maybe She just wants to ride him like a wild pony.
Exactly! Ugh, I'm being stupid, aren't I?
Stupid would be an understatement.
I just want to know a little bit more information about this guy. I feel I can't really know Tori unless I know something about this guy.
Listen, I know a couple guys from her high school. I can ask around about him if that'll make you feel better.
It would.
Alright.
Ah, damn it! Stop following me around!
I apologize, but if there's anything I can do to make your life easier, please let me know.
Go get me a soda.
You wish?
Oh, just get the hell out of here!
And who is that? Your future husband?
Damn it, that's not funny!
Oh, gee, what was I thinking?
Not much.
As many times as we wanted to do that to Corin, I can't help but think that something's bothering me.
That kid wants me to marry him to keep him in the country. Now he's following me around like some kind of slave trying to get me to make up my mind.
You're gonna marry him? Is that legal?
I don't know.
So you might actually say yes?
Maybe.
Here's your soda, my dear.
Thanks. Go home.
Yo, can you pick me up a piece of man?
Sure. Any friend of Denise is a friend of mine.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't John terrific?
Yeah.
I mean, he's just so interesting and friendly and passionate.
Zealous, even.
What do you mean?
All I mean is, well, didn't you find anything odd about that group of people?
Like what?
Like, they're all wearing the same thing.
So he's a little unimaginative when it comes to fashion. There are worse things.
Yeah, like blindly following the irrational instructions of some self-proclaimed prophet who is clearly operating only in self-interest.
If you're referring to the teller of truth, I'll have you know he's a very great man.
Great? Yeah, he's great at warping impressionable young minds like yours into spouting his mystical New Age drivel.
I think I'm insulted. What are you getting at?
Bunny, I think your new friends are a cult.
Well, you're wrong. They're just a really tight group of friends who happen to share the same perspective.
Call it whatever you want to. But if I were you, I'd stay away from them.
Well, you're not me, and I can think for myself. If I want to think the same thing as everyone else, I will.
Hey, Corin, why aren't you enjoying the benefits of man servitude like Jekyll over there?
I don't feel like it.
Aw, what's the matter, little buddy? Is it girl problems?
It's... You're in a fraternity. It's pretty much the same thing anyway.
Aw, the same thing as what?
On the other hand, his thoughts on this matter could prove useful.
Oh yeah, that hits the spot. Can you do that choppy thing? Oh, that's it. And give me the little choppy chop chop. That's the chicken.
It's about Bunny. I think she's joining a cult.
Fraternities are not the same things as cults.
You're right. Frats cost more.
No, they throw better parties.
Obviously, you've never been to cult parties.
Anyway, I'm kind of worried about her, you know?
Little mind control never hurt anybody.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Look, are you gonna help me out or not?
I may know a couple tricks that might be able to help you out. But you'll owe me. Come with me, my child.
Are you sure Denise wanted me to do this?
You saw the note yourself.
I don't know.
Can you afford to take that chance?
What's going on here?
Nothing. Stop it. I told you, no matter how sexy you think I am, you can't have me.
And what's this?
Jackie said this was a note from you.
This isn't my handwriting.
Are you sure?
Well, for one thing, I don't usually write in crayon.
But it's burnt sienna. Very classy.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh, only about 15 minutes, but that's because I had to do Patton's laundry, put Bunny games away, and do Phil's French homework.
My friends suck. That's it, I'll do it.
You will?
You will?
Yes. If only to keep these pigs from ruining the last true gentleman.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, merci. I must call my mother. Yeah.
What the hell did I just do?
I don't know. But could you choose burgundy as the bridesmaids' dresses? It really brings out my natural highlights. Oh!
You deserve that.
Whoa, you guys really weren't exaggerating, were you? Oof.
No, it's that bad.
All right, so what do we do about it?
Phil?
Well, I'm no expert, but I did hear of this one brother who was deprogrammed.
Deprogrammed.
Yeah, reverse mind control.
Okay, and how does that work?
Well, basically, you tie the person down and teach them their bad beliefs backwards. For instance, let's say some cult forced someone to believe that the earth is flat. What you would do then is you tie the person down and repeat to them over and over, flat is earth the, flat is earth the, flat is earth the.
Okay, all right, we get the idea. Does this work?
You remember that guy that I was telling you about before? He left the frat. He disappeared. No one's seen him or heard from him since.
We want to try this on Bunny? But what if it doesn't work?
Corin, you think too much.
Phil, who is this deprogrammed frat boy you keep talking about?
Couldn't tell you.
You mean you don't know?
Well, I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Mike, you've been ignoring me all day. I hope you're not going to be this upset during our date with Bruce and Melissa.
Why would I be upset that you used to date a former male model?
How did you know that?
Don't worry about it. I have my sources. But you know, how would he have time to model after captaining the football team to the state championship and acting as student body president?
Mike, you're being ridiculous. He was no different than your average teenage kid.
Well, then explain this.
It's him meeting the president. A lot of kids do that.
Does every kid accept the Purple Heart?
A lot of kids get awards from the president, and actually it's the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Mike, I didn't tell you about Peter because I was afraid you'd feel insecure.
Insecure? Me? Of him? Well, perhaps with someone with less accomplishments in their lifetime, but not me. In fact, meeting the president would rank below the time of when I stopped the hostage situation.
You too? That's what Peter did to get the award. Well, it was only a single hostage. I have to go.
Why didn't you tell me Melissa's staying for 2 more days?
Well, I figured it was a fair trade. Since you forgot to tell me that your girl was crazy.
I guess I'm used to it. Anyway, I'm still going to the concert.
I don't think Melissa's gonna be very happy about that.
Well, you see, she's not going to be there to know.
And how are you gonna manage that?
With this. My friend in the chemistry department got me a hold of this. Causes nausea and diarrhea. Oh yeah, a few drops of this, she'll be out cold.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that instead of talking to your girl, you gonna poison her. Yeah, I can get down with that.
So, we ready?
I think so.
Let's see here. Rope.
Check.
Handcuffs.
Check.
Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Preparations.
For what?
Your mom's visit.
What? Man?
What, you can't take a joke? Okay, listen, I can't explain right now. I need you to go next door and get Bunny and bring her over here.
Fine.
Okay. Manual, how to deprogram zombie-like cult members.
Check.
Roast beef on rye, extra mustard.
What?
You can't expect me to do this on an empty stomach, can you?
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Mike said you guys wanted to see me?
Actually, yeah. Actually, but right.
Yeah.
We just want to let you know that we're doing this for your own good.
Yeah, we just missed the old bunny.
Yeah.
Look, I'm out of
Please,
here.
Please sit down. Please sit down.
Not
Please sit
so
down.
fast.
Okay.
What are you doing?
This is for your own good.
This
For
one's
your own good.
This one's
Be calm.
Hey, thanks for coming with me, homie.
No problem. Hey, who's the hottie?
Why, thank you, Diana.
I ran him.
All right, I'm ready. Are you sure you want to?
Don't touch me.
And an accent too? You know how to pick 'em.
No, I don't. Now, can we just get this over with, please?
She doesn't appreciate you, does she?
No, actually, she's been rather rude to me. You know, I'm only doing this to stay in the country. We not really have, how do you call that, attachments.
Kids, I'm right here. Could you stop the flirting?
Perhaps after the wedding, you and I could head uptown.
Oh, yes, yeah.
They can't see or hear me. The potion worked. Hey, you loser! Oh!
Okay. As soon as she heads to the bathroom to freshen up, I'll put the stuff in her water. Excuse me, honey. You have a little something on your cheek there. Why don't you go to the bathroom and take that off?
Well, why don't you just get it?
Oh, you know me, Mr. Clumsy Hands.
Oh, I'll just get it. Why'd you kick me?
Oh, it was a love tap.
Well then, fine.
You know those new couples?
I don't see anything.
Are you sure?
Ugh. Now I have to clean up. Excuse me.
I think I'll join you.
I think you
No bread, it's really good.
Oh, no, thank you. I don't want to spoil my appetite.
So, can I concentrate on eating without having to fear more domestic violence?
Listen, I'll tell you about it later after dinner.
You know, Peter liked bread too.
Oh, that's just cold.
Here, drink some water.
Drink some water.
Excuse me. I'll go make sure he's okay. So I guess this is it. I mean, you'll either have to dump or miss a concert.
You think I'd be foolish enough to rely on a single plan? It's just a temporary setback. It's time for plan B.
What's plan B?
Well, back in high school, Melissa had a crush on one other guy. Lance Pollock, the captain of the football team.
Football captain. Figures.
Right now, Lance is waiting out in the restaurant for the signal. Yeah, Lance, what's happening, buddy? I'll be out there in a second, and that's when you're gonna do it. All right.
You know, it might be time for you to accept defeat.
There will be no accepting of defeat until after Plan D. So let's get going.
All right.
Hey, I hope y'all don't mind, but we ordered for you while you were gone.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, is this Lance Pollock right here?
What?
Oh, hey, Melissa, Bruce. Who are you guys?
Is that
Tori.
Peter?
Wow, imagine me running into you here.
I thought you were still in Florida.
No, astronaut training was cut down for a few months because, you know, budget cuts and whatnot. So I'm hanging out here for a while.
Wow.
He's an astronaut.
Didn't I mention that?
Fine, fine. So what are you doing here?
Oh, me and my teammate are just taking out a couple of the new recruits to dinner. Catch them up on what college life opens your eyes to.
Really? What could that be?
Well, for instance, two of the new recruits are having trouble keeping their high school relationships afloat. I was just telling them the story of me and Patricia.
Patricia Parker? She was the nicest girl in high school. You guys still together?
No, Bruce, we aren't.
I'm shocked. Can you believe that? Whatever for?
Well, it was just the difficulties of college life. Meeting new people, finding your niche. Just got to be too much.
Really? That's interesting. I heard it's because all you ever did anymore was drink and fool around, and you just broke up with her to ease your guilty conscience. I also heard that you fell out of shape and you lost your starting position, and you went crawling back to Patricia for help, and she totally dissed you.
I can't believe I thought you were cool once. You're totally pathetic.
Melissa!
I'll be getting back to my table now. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Real soon.
What a loser.
So then Mr. Spielberg said to me, if I ever wanted to quit the military, I can come be in his next movie. Imagine that. Me, a movie star?
You? Nah, impossible. We all know you'll be too busy to act while penning that novel of yours.
Well,
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Excuse me, everybody, I got a little announcement to make. Me and Melissa have been together quite a long time now, and I found that no matter how hard I try, I just can't stay away. So I'm gonna ask her to marry me.
oh, you.
So will you?
You know I can't. Not yet.
It's now or never, baby. What a shame.
No, wait. I'll do it. I will marry you.
You will?
Congratulations.
What are you doing? You can't kill her.
Couldn't I, Mike? Couldn't I? It's just a BB gun.
What, plan B?
I guess I have to tell her now.
Yeah, I think you run out of your options.
Goddamn cockamamie schemes.
Remember when our parents used to talk about us getting married?
Yeah, Mom still refers to you as the perfect son she always wanted. I'm sure she'll like you just as much.
Oh, sure.
Melissa, I got something I want to tell you. I never wanted to ask you to marry me. In fact, I never really wanted to date you. In fact, every time I hear your grating voice, it makes me want to scream! I've been trying to break up with you for the past 2 years, but I just couldn't stand up to you and do it. I know it's childish, I know it's wrong. I'm sorry.
I understand. You've got cold feet.
My feet are burning with the flames of hatred. I hate you, Melissa!
Well, I don't care, because I've got it all on tape. There's got to be some legality to that.
This is ending one way or another. I want to blow your freaking head off!
With a BB gun? You must be desperate. Fine, consider us broken up if that's what you want.
That's what I want.
But there's got to be a fair trade. Something I want in exchange.
What?
Oh, shut up! That's right, greasy boy, and there's a lot more of that going on.
Peter, you're an astronaut, right? Well, allow me to knock you to space, fool.